is that attorney will be assigned, so you're held in custody. And
You guys assaulted me on my own property.
do you want me to explain? As soon as I possibly could on the 16th.
I'm going to lose my job. I
Okay.
need to go to work, Your Honor, please. I'm begging you, please.
Four charges against you.
Last night.
The charges are listed as follows. Give me a moment here. First off is disorderly conduct. The second charge is driving on a suspended license or revoked license. The third is drug paraphernalia possession or use. And the final charge is dangerous drug possession or use. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a two-part hearing on September 9th at 4 o'clock p.m. The first part of it is regarding the felony charges. That's called a preliminary hearing, and that's where the prosecutor will present testimony and evidence to a judge or to a grand jury to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those felonies. Not convict you, just to charge you. If there is probable cause, that portion of the case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If there's not probable cause, the felony portion of the case will dismiss. Regarding the misdemeanors, at the same date and time, you need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the two misdemeanor violations. Again, driving suspended and disorderly conduct. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding, and all of those options will be explained to you prior to you giving your plea, as well as the penalty ranges of those charges. Regarding your bond, I'm placing a total of $3,200 bond, and I'll break down the amounts. The dangerous drug possession is a $1,500 bond. The drug paraphernalia possession is a $700 bond, and then two $500 bonds on the misdemeanors. So since you're held in custody, sir, on the felonies, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney if you cannot afford to hire one. You qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I'm going to assign that attorney to you. The way that works is that attorney will be assigned, so you're held in custody, and
You guys assaulted me on my own property.
do you want me to explain? Do you want me to explain further the process? All right, sir. So since you're in custody on a felony, the count.
I have not even done that. I wasn't even in the car.
The county attorney has 48 hours to file a complaint against you. If they don't do that, regarding the felonies, you'll be released on your own recognizance without having to post the bond.
Okay.
I cannot, sir. So the 3,200 will remain in place, and we'll have to see how the county attorney files a complaint on it.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, that'll be all, guys.
Johnny, come on. That's bullshit.
Apologize, sir. He's bringing me over the court. It's time to see you, Judge.
You son of a bitch! God bless America! I don't want to be there! You son of a bitch! I will!
Is she just going to remain seated there?
Sorry, sir. What was that?
Is she coming forward?
Yes, sir. She is. She's a little slow on it.
Son of a bitch! God bless America! I want
I'm going to turn that other program on.
You're going to speak full name for the judge.
Steven Sandoval.
All right, Mr. Sandoval, do you have a middle name?
Yes, Alicio.
The state is alleging one charge of a DUI violation against you. On that charge, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you an arraignment on the 16th of October at 9 o'clock in the morning. The arraignment is where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to that charge. Depending on how you plead is what happens next with the court proceedings. I'm placing a $1,000 bond hold on you, so you remain in custody until the next court.
Mr. Custody? Why am I going to remain in custody, Your Honor? I have to go to work tomorrow.
You're remaining in custody because you have several failure to appears on other appearances.
Your Honor, I've been going to court. And I've been going to court, and I've been showing to court, Your Honor. I cannot be in custody, Your Honor. I have to go to work. I missed work today. I need to go to work, Your Honor.
Okay, so that's why I put the court date as soon as I possibly could on the 16th.
I'm going to lose my job.
Okay.
I need to go to work, Your Honor, please. I'm begging you, please. I've been showing up to court, and if you've seen on previous times, I've been showing up. I have no failure to appear, no recent failure to appear.
Oh, okay, let me look at that. If I have anything within the last 6 months, then if I don't, then I'll reconsider that. Let me take a look. The last failure to appear I have here is in April of 2024. The bond remains in place. That'll be all. Thank you.
Your Honor, come on! Come on! What
What would you like to email it to?
It don't matter to me. You let me know where to.
You can send it to me, sir.
Okay, and then I got one more to do in Globe, and then I'll send it shortly, okay?
You got it.
There, can you state your name, please?
Timothy Wooters.
All right, give me a moment. All right, the state is alleging one count of possession of drug paraphernalia. On that charge, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 7th of April at 4:00 p.m. Preliminary hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with that crime. I'm placing a $1,000 bond hold on you. You'll remain in custody on that charge unless you post bond. Being that you're held in custody on that, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney to represent you if you choose. If you cannot afford to hire one, can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
All right, so do you have a job?
A tattoo.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yeah, let me just get through this and I'll answer your questions for you. Hang on one second.
I don't get to get out.
No, I'm placing a bond hold on you. But let me focus on this here. So do you own a house?
I live with my grandparents.
Do you own a house?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any bank or retirement accounts?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any outstanding loans? Do you have
Can I
any,
please go home?
do you have any outstanding loans, sir?
No, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I please go home?
All right.
I'll make it to court, I promise.
Well,
Please,
sir-
Your Honor, I didn't.
Okay, so you're talking about things that I haven't even got to yet. So your concern is to get home.
I want to go to rehab, please.
All right,
Please, Your Honor.
sir. All right, if you're just going to keep barging in, I got to get through these processes with you, sir. So I'm going to assign you an attorney. You qualify for a court-appointed attorney, okay? Now, regarding your release conditions of the $1,000, the reason why there's a $1,000 bond on you is you have significant failure to appears in the past, okay? So therefore, that's why that's on there. Now, it is bail bonds eligible, so you can have somebody bail you out if you can at 10%. Otherwise, we'll see you on the 7th of April.
So it's $100 to bond me out?
If you go through bail bonds, correct.
I'll make it to court. I'll go to rehab, Your Honor. I will be where you can find me, please.
All right, sir.
Please.
This is an allegation of possession of drug paraphernalia. The rehab might have happened before you got arrested, but you didn't. It's now all of a sudden your priority, not yesterday. So the bond's remaining in place unless you post the bond. That'll be all, sir.